Hey everyone! Welcome back to the second episode of Red Dot F1 and I hope that everyone is doing well. Today we are going to be ranking the F1 team bosses based on the 2020 F1 season. Team bosses have a huge integral role to play in the success or the failure of a team. They make the team thrive or fail through their charisma and influence. I believe that they have a mega role to play in any team, and that is why we are going to be reviewing team bosses who I feel are as important or even more important than the drivers of a team. Let's dive into it.
In last place, we have Günther Steiner from Haas F1 team. He has made bad decision after bad decision since 2018 for Haas, with a catastrophic rich energy fiasco in 2019, culminating in Haas having their worst season so far in 2020. Things aren't looking good for 2021 either, with Günther himself stating that the team has already shifted their focus towards 2022 in preparation for the new regulations. Let's hope that the team has an uptick of performance then, but for now, Günther is our worst team boss in 2020.
In ninth place, we have Frederic Vasseur from Alfa Romeo. He may be as cool as the Iceman, but I think he'll be enraged after seeing his rankings. However, we believe that he unfortunately deserves it. Although Alfa Romeo is a junior team to Ferrari, I believe that he must try to compete with the other midfield teams to their best of their abilities. I think they must be more cutthroat, they must be more competitive, and they should get rid of a poor, dull organizational routine if they want to climb up the ladder in Formula One. And thus he gets ninth place only.
Next up, we have Mattia Binotto from Scuderia Ferrari. His poor ranking will come as no surprise to anyone in the F1 paddock. Despite Ferrari having the most financial backing out of all the F1 teams, they have somehow produced one of the worst cars in 2020, dropping into the midfield from second in the constructors last season. It has been a dismal season for Ferrari, with only a couple of podiums and 0 wins or pole positions. This season has, without a doubt, been one to forget for the Tifosi. Mattia's poor leadership from 2019 ignited a fierce intra-team rivalry between Vettel and Leclerc. When you also consider the fact that the new SF1000 built under Mattia's guidance was also terrible with regards to both the chassis and the engine, the pieces of the puzzle really start to click, revealing how Mattia may have been a good engineer, but is definitely not a good team boss.
In seventh place, we have Franz Tost from AlphaTauri. I don't even know if I pronounce his name correctly because we come across his name so rarely. Anyways, I think he's not a very visible leader. I believe he's only second tier for all the leaders that exist in Formula One. He did lead AlphaTauri to its first victory after Vettel won in Monza in the wet. It was historic, but many historic events in F1 are just out of pure luck. So there's not much from the skill aspect of Franz Tost, and we are only giving him 7th place in the rankings.
Coming in 6th, we have the new Williams team principal, Simon Roberts. Although Simon is new to the scene, he is definitely one of the standout team bosses already, with his professionalism and analytical mindset helping push Williams ahead of Haas and Alfa Romeo towards the end of the year in terms of overall pace. He has also secured Williams' financial future well, with many new investments and sponsors being signed to the team, allowing it to develop its cars even further. While no points were scored by Williams this season, their cars definitely have a good chance of outscoring the Ferrari-powered B teams next season.
In 5th place, we have Otmar from Racing Point. He's a very results-oriented team boss. He's also very business-oriented. He's not the most charismatic, but he gets the job done. And he produced the 4th best car on the grid, so congrats to him. Anyways, he's one of the most practical and savvy leaders in Formula One. He has continually found ways to keep the cash flow of Racing Point high. He is ensuring that the low-budget Racing Point can compete with the other higher-budget midfield teams and even beat them. So yes, he's a very results-oriented person and he deserves 5th place for his efforts.
In P4, we have Cyril Abiteboul from Renault. Since being brought in the team in 2014, Cyril has continually and slowly pushed Renault towards the top of the midfield. His technical and leadership skills have been instrumental in helping Renault take not just 1, but 2 podiums this season, which is a massive improvement from the past. A big part of that push for P4 in the Constructors' Championship was the headline-breaking signing of Ricciardo from Red Bull in 2019, which helped temporarily secure them a world-class driver to build momentum on in the future.
And in third place on the podium, we have, drumrolls please, Zak Brown from McLaren. Zak Brown is a very astute businessman. He's very results focused, and that is why it seems like he's bringing McLaren back to its glory days. Zak Brown is a very driver and morale-oriented team boss. And the recruitment of Lando Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz shows that he cares a lot about the chemistry of the team, which is indirectly going to impact the team's performance in the future. Because of his charisma and the passion for the history of McLaren, he's able to push the entire walking-based team to greater heights. The engine switch to Mercedes from Renault is also a bold decision that he made that shows that he prioritizes the team's long-term future and he's not seeking instant gratification. And that is why Zak Brown deserves a podium spot in third place.
In second place, we have Christian Horner from Red Bull Racing. Christian is, without a doubt, one of the best leaders in the sport. His ability to take charge for the team and continually allow them to place in the top 3 in the Constructors' Championship year after year has ensured the longevity of the team's success. He is practical and results-oriented, and you can really tell that he has a passion and desire to see Red Bull reclaim the Constructors' Championship for the first time since 2013. Yet, he places lower than Toto Wolff simply due to the unhealthy environment created within the team, especially with regards to their second drivers. With a generational talent like Verstappen, the drivers that have been paired with him have always struggled to feel truly at home in Red Bull, with 3 driver changes occurring since Verstappen joined in 2016. Indeed, the pressure placed on the second driver to perform is unnaturally and unhealthily high, especially in recent times, making the environment sometimes toxic to work in. This is why Christian only ranks second best.
So, which team boss gets to taste the winning champagne? It's Toto Wolff from Mercedes in first place. Toto Wolff is a very hands-off leader. He is the best leader in Formula 1, no doubt about that. He's very process-oriented and 7 titles on the run is no cheap feat, so mega respect to this man. He's a very good driver manager also. People think that he's partial towards Hamilton, but actually he isn't. He does push Valtteri very hard, and both of them together are able to bring the team to great heights. What helps is that he has a stake in the business himself, so he's not just an employee, and his management of the team affects his income also, and that could very well be a reason for why he stands above and beyond the other team bosses. And so, yes, it's Toto Wolff in first place. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope that you like, share and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in our next episode. Bye!